said stay away, sir.
Okay, I'm away. Alright, there's just two. Oh no, there's three. Wait, where the fuck am I? Oh, I don't want to be at this one, so... I'll just run around it. Could you imagine if you could just move like that? Just poof. Yet. Don't point out my inconsistencies.
Sorry, sir. No admittance.
I love how they're like, sorry, sir. No admittance. Okay, I'm just going to, have a quick old mutter. But they didn't see me do it. If they can't see me do it, did I actually do it? Of course, you know. Murder. Yes. Alright, now let's go fight the guy who killed us like 30 times yesterday, and guess what? We're still probably underleveled. 14 and... other guy, 16. I mean, we're 4 levels higher. Maybe we'll beat it this time. Yeah, I don't think so, actually. No, I'm just gonna play the bitch move. Just run away until they reset. And repeat. It's a rinse and repeat action. Oh. What's your favorite kind of cheese? Mine is cheddar. This guy's gonna be Gouda. Cheese, yes. I mean, that's what you call actions in a video game that aren't, you know, you're kind of exploiting, which is 100% what I'm doing. I'm exploiting the game. You can't say I'm fighting fair right now, can you? Oh, fucking asshole. Let's heal. There we go. Fucking suck him. Oi, mate. Fuck off. Yeah, of course it's dirty. That's how I play, though. Nope. See, he won't cross it. Oh, fuck, he did. I was about to say he doesn't cross a certain line. And then he did. Oh, he really doesn't like being across this line. Oh my god. Can I just constantly sneak up behind him and stun him? Yes, I can. Oh my god, this is the greatest thing I've ever discovered since... Cheese Whiz. Oh, you heard me. Just turn around, fucker. Oh. You bastard. Really? This is even worse than what I was planning on doing. This is dirty. Oh, too close to him. I'd like to get a little bit more of your blood, sir. Sir, excuse me, thank you. Yeah. That was not the plan, but I'll take it. Okay. Well, that would explain.
Opium is one of the main ingredients of Strickland's medication. Never a good move.
Alright, well, we finally killed that guy. Whereas last time we got absolutely blasted within the first couple of seconds. Now let's go back down here. Oh, perfect. We don't need to go over there just yet. We are, after all, looking for someone. Now what we want is around a bunch of rats. Why a canal? I'm house dog. Huh. I can just break and enter. Covered letter. Hello Frank, how are you, my old friend? It was good to see you last week. Next time, let me get the rounds and hope everything's okay on your side down here in the old neighborhood. The situation getting worse. Clay is getting more violent every day, and it's only thinking about expansion, even when it seems they are some new players around. Trying to dispute territory. What boot boys are in a bad spot, I'm afraid. So I thought about what you said last time we met. You never regret leaving the gang. That's the only thing you regret is never being able to put a foot in the East End again. Rest assured that you'd have my protection if you decide to pass by, and maybe we can talk again about new opportunities. Job. Hello. Booth Digby. Well, I don't know who he is. His social circle is a woman. He gads the scandal. Ha, woman.
Good evening, sir.
Who the fuck are you? Don't you see I'm busy here?
Dr. Jonathan
fuck are
Reed,
you?
that's who I am. And who are you?
Ah, some fancy gentleman we've got here. Clear off. We don't want strangers on our streets.
So you won't tell me your name, then?
The name is Booth Digby. Maybe I'll ask my boys to break one or two of your bones, just so you remember it.
Are you some kind of vigilante patrolling these streets at night?
Something like that, but the police aren't in charge here. We are, see?
Oh.
So you're a concerned criminal, is that it?
Using funny jokes about me and my boys, are you? Fuck. You must have some balls.
I saw many men like you during the war, Mr. Digby. Greedy little cockroaches who feed on despair.
I could kill you for saying that. But, nah. You've been a soldier. I can respect that.
You've been a soldier.
So, tell me about your gang, then.
What? Have you got a death wish? You really want me to answer that?
Well, yes. You seem so proud of your status. Why not tell me who you're working for?
Oi! I'm the boss.
Oh,
all right.
Jade, I see you evolved
Wet
and
boot
changed
boys work for
Pokemon
me.
at the same
All
time.
of them. Situation round here is better than other districts because of us. Because of me.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
Things ain't that bad thanks to us. We give people what they need, and we control this borough.
Well, you're not doing a very good job. People are still dying here like everywhere
Clearly.
else.
Yeah, well, we can't be everywhere
Just
all
as
the
long as
time.
it's green?
And Edwina says if we can find more guns, we could be more efficient.
More efficient? Really? You should probably tell Edwina that guns are useless against diseases and infections.
Incredible. You know what? You're
I
lucky
just turned
she
into
can't
a
hear you
grass-type
right
tool.
now. She's more smart than patient. My sweet queen of the docks.
Oh.
I know you're looking for an honest job, Booth. You're tired of this criminal life, aren't you?
It's just an idea. Edwina loves to run things so much. You can never really leave the gang. Wet boys for life, you know?
If I was having this honest discussion
Goodbye,
right
Mr.
next to Edwina.
Good evening, miss. I am Dr. Reed. May I ask you a few questions?
Who are you? What do you want?
As I just told you, I'm a doctor. From the Pembroke Hospital, actually.
The Pembroke Hospital, you say? I ain't paying any bill left by Clay.
I'm not here to collect payment, miss.
Miss Edwina Cox. So what do you want then? Fancy buying something from me, maybe?
What can you tell me about your work?
I'm a businesswoman. I buy and sell things, and I send my wet boot boys after anyone who don't play nice with me.
Gang member and shopkeeper. Can't be easy running double shifts.
If you're interested, I may find use of a doctor who can freely walk across the city, you know?
You're quite blunt, aren't you?
I like people who know what they want and say what they think. This is a time of great opportunity for those ready to embrace their destiny.
I'm not interested in a career in the criminal underworld, Miss Cox.
Fair enough. Stay away from us then, if you don't want to get hurt or worse.
Since my return from the war, I don't feel that concerned by threats, knives, or even bullets, if you must know.
That's exactly what that stupid trade unionist claimed after he attacked one of us. Booth and I reminded him a bullet beats words every time.
Murder.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
You
Murder.
can't trust anyone around here. As soon as you lower your guard, you can be sure some arsehole will take advantage of you.
Really? Don't you think that's a little bit excessive?
Bastards, all of them. This region only responds to violence and threats.
Dun, 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 dun.
You sound like you're thinking of somebody in particular.
Take the gravediggers of Southwark. They must pay me every week, but it looks like they forgot who gave them permission to steal from the dead.
Looting corpses in a mass grave. That is a new low.
Whatever. Hey, since you're a doctor and all, maybe you can access that forbidden area and remind those bastards what they owe.
Eh.
Ooh, Digby looks
like
at
you
you with
evolved.
love-struck eyes. Tell me, Edwina, is the feeling mutual?
You have no idea how refreshing it can be for a woman to receive all the pleasure she needs. For once.
I'll take your word for it.
What is it, Doctor? A woman's not supposed to talk about these things.
I believe you manipulated Booth Digby to get everything you wanted from him, both inside and outside the bedroom.
The poor bastard is good to me, if you must know. He makes me feel good. And that's a first.
So you're just like any other couple, after all, are you not?
Yeah, we're so ordinary that I'd put a bullet in his head if he ever cheated on me.
Ooh. She loves him.
Tell me about the man you and Booth killed, Edwina.
The bastard killed one of us and received retribution. There's nothing else to say.
What happened exactly?
I don't know, and I don't care. One of ours was killed by that communist bastard, but he didn't brag for long.
So you have no idea what really happened, but you executed him anyway.
No one messes with the Wet Boot Boys, Doctor.
The Wet Boot Boys.
This is our territory, and this is our law.
And your conscience is clear. You kill without hesitation.
Violence is an efficient tool, Dr. Reed, when used properly.
So you decide who lives and who dies, just like that.
Yes, Doctor.
Yes,
Just like
Doctor.
that. I'm not saying it's fair. I'm saying it's my way of dealing with troublemakers.
Can I see?
As long as you have money.
Alright, what do you got, girl? I don't care about that. Any melee weapon? I have 137. 35? Yeah, fuck it. I don't care about ranged. Alright, now where's your boyfriend? There he is. Oh, Booth Digby.
You again. What do you want?
Tell me about the man you killed, Booth. What happened?
One of us had been killed, so we had to retaliate. That's the whole story.
There has to be more to it than that.
No, really, one of us got killed, so the killer had to die. That's how things have always been done round here. No one gives a shit.
Are you so heartless that you could pull the trigger and kill someone without even blinking?
Have you looked around recently?
But
Do you
bam.
really think one more
Nope.
body will make a difference?
Do you know Edwina suspects you to be unfaithful?
Edwina's the one who asked to be called Mrs. Cox, even though Clay hadn't touched her for such a long time.
You have not answered my question.
She's a passionate woman. I've no doubt she'll shoot me down if I ever betray her, but that's not going to happen. I love her as she is.
Goodbye, Mr. Dick.
Since we've seen any new faces round here.
Alright. Those. Ooh, rats. You know what rats mean? Rats
Without the Wet Boot
mean this.
Franklin Park will be running.
Yeah. Alright. We got one of those treatments. Can't make any of those. That's fine. Alright, let's upgrade some things, eh? Fused hacksaw. Ha! Perfect. Oh, absorb blood 100%. That's better. Yeah. I have a toxic personality sometimes. I'm sorry. It's just something that happens on occasions. I'm not always a toxic individual. I resent that. I happen to be a very nice fellow sometimes. Where am I? I know where we are. This is the first time we arrived here. We were right over here. Yes. Intoxic. Hey, I don't drink anymore. I'll have you know. Boring. Are you saying you drink more than me? From Seymour to my beloved mother, Stella.
From Seymour to my beloved mother, Stella. What is this doing here?
Why?
Who are these people?
Who are these people? What is this doing here? What the fuck? Oh. New people. Hello.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Why must it always be a good evening?
I was just being polite. I'm Dr. Reed. I'd like to ask you some questions, if I may.
Don't like questions. Or doctors. And the name is Seymour Fishburne, if you must know.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
A shithole filled with maggots. Liars and thieves, all of them.
There, is that a better Pokemon?
Are you thinking about someone in particular?
No? Hate them all. Especially these petty, whining little shitbag beggars.
Is there no one who deserves your leniency, then?
Well, Tom from our local is somewhat of a decent bloke. At least, unlike most maggots, he knows how to listen without opening his trap.
What's your occupation?
I take care of my mum. It's what I do. She's the only good thing in my life. Even though I don't treat her so good.
You seem upset. Is something bothering you?
I lost the necklace I bought her. I'm a fucking idiot. A worthless idiot.
Sometimes it's hard to be a good son.
I just want her to smile. No, I was thankful for her patience, appreciated like... God knows she deserves it.
I have retrieved the gift for your mother, sir.
Great. Give it here then and take this for your trouble.
I also found the corpses. The ones under which you left the necklace, Mr. Fishburne.
Ah, so that's where I left it. I can be a bit stupid sometimes.
There we go. Now I'm a psychic type.
As a man of science, I'd like to try to understand why you killed those people.
Why does there need to be a reason? They were just there. It happened. That's all.
You're not a mindless animal, Seymour. Surely you have something to say about these murders. Speak up and I will listen without judgment.
Could be right, Dr. Reed. Maybe it'll do some good to confide in a gentleman like you. You being educated and all.
Tell me about your victims, Seymour. Who were they? Why
I'd say
them?
psychic type's more
Was there
up
a link?
my alley.
Why should there be? They just kept getting on my nerves at the worst times. That's all.
How many? How many victims?
It's not like I keep records. It happens when it happens.
It happens when it happens.
You feel nothing, do you? No empathy for your victims at all?
You seem pretty calm yourself, don't you?
We're not talking about me.
That right? Well, our calm's the only thing we have in common then.
Did you take pleasure in killing them, Seymour? All those people, all those lives extinguished.
I take no pleasure from it. Just gives me peace. Stills the anger. For a time.
This rage you feel, have you ever been able to control it? Resist it?
I tried. For my mum. I tried for her. Telling the truth made me feel better. For a while.
Interesting.
Don't you think you should seek help? Talk to someone you trust, someone who cares about you.
No. And don't dare speak about me to your colleagues either. Keep your mouth shut tight. Especially about my mum.
Why is your mother protecting you, Seymour?
I'm her son. She's the only one who knows me. Sometimes I think she knows me better than I know myself.
I understand you love her, but can't you see the awful situation you've put her in?
Do you think my mum would have a better life if I were dead? She seems so sad to know me sometimes.
I don't believe death is the appropriate sentence for murder.
Never.
Not in a civilized society. But the last word has to remain with the law.
There is no law around here. No justice to be found. In these parts, revenge is the only answer.
No. Well, rip. Oh well.
Goodbye, Mr. Fishburne.
Mr. Fishburne. There's a second person. Oh, there's his mother. Her mummy dearest.
Good evening, madam. I'm Dr. Reed. Could I come in?
Why? What do you want?
I work at the Pembroke
Yay,
Hospital.
JU-169.
I'm investigating the flu epidemic in this area.
Oh, the Spanish flu. Well, that's quite liberal of you, Doctor. But this
so-
is no time to be knocking at people's doors.
I'll leave you.
So, grabbing this... Yes, it is on fire. That sucks, doesn't it? But, no, the star gives you coins which you can use to gamble, if you so desire. I also could have put it so that buying an avatar costs coins, but I'm like, that's no fun.
Hello, boy.
Hello. Good evening.
Hello,
Did
boy.
I scare you? You have nothing to
Then
fear
you don't
from
need
me.
to care, you can just jump
No,
and grab stars.
it's just that people prefer to avoid me.
Well, I won't. I'm a doctor.
My name is Rufus, so...
Oh, you're my
Rufus
doctor.
Kingsbury.
Yeah. Oh,
What
good.
can you tell me about this region?
It's all about staying out of trouble. But since most people prefer to avoid me, it's pretty easy.
Why do people avoid you?
They call me Rufus the Curse. Around here, I'm a bit of a bad luck charm.
Have you ever thought about leaving?
Where else would I go? At least I know these streets and some people around here. This is my city, for better or worse.
There,
What
now
do you
I'm a
do
better
around
grass
here,
type.
Rufus?
I listen to the news on the docks, sir. And I smile at those kind enough to spare me a bob.
Do you have a job?
It's hard to work, what with my head and all. Since I was a boy, I've always had trouble remembering what I do and why I do it.
Are you sure? But I'm
What do people
green.
say about this place?
Things have been tense between the wet boot boys and the communists. They both feel they should run the docks.
Are you alone? Where is your family?
I don't have any. My parents are dead.
So you have no home? You're sleeping rough.
No. I mean, yes. I live on the streets.
No. Guess.
I have no home.
I don't know.
You should be careful, Rufus. There are things that lurk in the shadows of this city. Things that prey on the lonely and the desperate.
I've known worse. I'm not all alone. I have Mrs. Fishburne. She's been very kind to me.
Why do you think she's so considerate?
I can't say, sir.
Hell yeah.
I guess she's a good
Celebi.
soul. Sometimes it's like she replaces the mother I lost, even if we're not related.
I don't know. Is anemia? Do I have anything for anemia? I do not. Okay, goodbye, boy.
So long, Rufus.
For that tavern we were at the other day. Yeah, the tavern's right there, actually. Turn around. No. Just pure grass type?
I think drink
I should just run as far away from this place.
Times like these, a good drink's just as likely to cause a problem as to solve one.